We've talked about Wakanda Forever and how it has been underperforming at the box office based on the previous film, Black Panther, and based on other Marvel Cinematic Universe films over the years. Now, recently, the MCU has seen diminishing returns. Again, to be clear, none of these movies are a flop. None of these movies are a failure. But we are seeing diminishing returns at the box office when you look at the opening weekend of Doctor Strange, when you look at the opening weekend for Thor: Love and Thunder, but then you look at the legs with these films, and then you see that Black Panther Wakanda Forever opened up behind Doctor Strange, slightly ahead of Thor: Love and Thunder, but Thor: Love and Thunder didn't even break $800 million worldwide at the box office, and Doctor Strange did not even hit $1 billion. Now again, are these horrible numbers? Are these numbers that any other studio would be ashamed of? Of course not, but this is the MCU, and we are basing it upon what we have seen over the years, and Wakanda Forever is definitely underperforming at the box office. Now we have some of the latest numbers, and this is from Variety, and it says Wakanda Forever will keep its box office crown in the second weekend, towering over new studio releases The Menu and She Said. Towering over. Well, of course it is. It's Wakanda Forever. But the key here is that it had a 79% Friday to Friday drop. 79% is insane. That is crazy. Marvel's sequel brought in an additional 17.9 million on its second Friday, down 79% on its opening day figure. Projections for the sophomore outing of Wakanda Forever land in the 65 million to 70 million range, which would mark a substantial but standard for superheroes second weekend drop of over 60%. I think they're being very, very, very lenient on some of that. A 79% Friday to Friday drop is terrible. Now, I saw this tweet from Valiant Renegade, who's been doing a great job covering a lot of this. Friday Wakanda Forever box office data projects exactly what I predicted for the weekend, for the entire weekend. 80% Friday over Friday drop, exactly like Strange 2 and Thor 4. 58 million weekend 2 incoming, 68% crash. Now, if it ends up hitting that 58 million mark and you got a 68% drop, again, these are projections. This is speculation. No one's saying that this is 100% confirmed, but if you're looking at the numbers, if you're looking at the data, that's what this is looking like right now. Holy crap. There's Lorena Creole, who says 80%. He says, been calling it all week. Deadline Magazine and others are finally catching up. The numbers all week were behind Strange 2 and Thor 4, so I projected the same 68% weekend 2 drop. To be generous, it's shaping up to be exactly that. Same 80% drop as before. Holy shit. These are bad numbers. Now, Odin's going to have the full box office breakdown tomorrow here on this channel, so make sure you tune in for that. But again, Wakanda Forever, I think, made many, many creative mistakes. They made a lot of mistakes with the marketing, and ultimately they disrespected Chadwick Boseman's memory. This was, by all accounts, a great guy who unfortunately passed away. He kept his sickness very private, did not want to have a lot of attention around that, and Disney decided, hey, let's take this man's unfortunate passing and build a story narrative within the film around it, instead of recasting the role, and which would have been easily the best choice for Chadwick Boseman's memory, because he would have created something that could have lived on forever. But no, they wanted to go this direction, which I think was the absolute wrong direction. The film is not good at all. It's very boring. It's very disrespectful to Chadwick Boseman, and it doesn't have the staying power at all. Now, again, to be clear, it's not a flop, and it's not going to lose money, but it might not make a lot of money. And by Disney standards and the MCU standards, this is definitely a disappointment up to this point in time, just as Thor 4 was, and Doctor Strange to a lesser extent was as well. The Marvel Cinematic Universe continues to see diminishing returns, and that is because they have hurt this entire cinematic universe with their virtue signaling and woke nonsense. You get what you deserve. Thank you guys for checking out this video. Have a great day, and we will talk to you later.